guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to Jurassic World The Game. Site H. I am on an uploading streak. I'm absolutely masterminding this, grinding it out. Yesterday, I just dropped the first guide that I've uploaded in like months. How long has it been since the last guide? Like almost a year, probably. There are more to come. I'm thinking about lots of ideas all of the time, and you guys have fed me some really good ideas as well. But today's Site H episode is a very, very important one because the single best deal in the game I have ever seen has dropped. So this is gonna be like this literally the second thing we get into. The first thing, of course, Therizinosaurus. I said it before, I will say it again. These are for Therizinosaurus. We can now max this guy out, and this the first thing that we're going to do in this episode is going to be blow all of these bucks. We're going to blow them all, however many it takes, to max out the Therizinosaurus. We're going to use all of our food. It probably won't cost that much, right? With this, we will have a level 40 Therizinosaurus and a level 30 Ceratosaurus. So that's very good. Ceratosaurus, Therizinosaurus, both are tanks. And so I wouldn't exactly say that they're very useful as like a battling, like a creatures for battle, because they have very little attack. It's hard to rely on them as carries, and oh my god, is that 5 evolution fails? It's okay. Ah, there we go. So hopefully the rest of them succeed in 1. So, as I was saying, it's very difficult to rely on these guys as carries or as creatures that can take out one creature. So the only role that they possibly have is to go in as a meat shield. And in terms of that, they're outclassed by 2 things. First are flocks, which are excellent meat shields. And the second is very cheap commons. Because they do the exact same thing. It's just that these guys survive, and eventually it means your opponents are going to stack up more turns. So if you're going to go for a meat shield, you would rather actually just use a common creature like Triceratops or Tyrannosaurus or any of those. But that doesn't mean that they're not useful. Again, they have one of the best hybrids in the game, and for some reason the Therizinosaurus is not a tank. It actually has amazing attack. So funny how that works out, eh? I mean, I said before that this is probably not going to take that many bucks. It has taken almost 1,000. But here you are. Level 31, looking like a lovely, colourful peacock chicken thing with its crest and its blue feathers and that weird, like, feathering tail. Look at it. It's all like it's got a little bit of fan there. I wonder if this is exactly, like, this is probably more accurate to Therizinosaurus' real life look than the level 1, actually. I have a feeling. Because, you know, creatures like this that have no natural predators, they don't need to hide. So they can be very colourful, and being colourful in times like the ancient times, or like in any animal really, is a very big evolutionary advantage because it helps a creature attract a mate. So I wouldn't be surprised if, for example, a male Therizinosaurus is built like this, looks exactly like this IRL back when they were around. A much more reasonable level 40 design than a lot of other creatures. Anyways, let's get this guy up to level 40, where it has 2,427 health, 325 attack. It can take hits from, well, I don't think there's a single thing in the game that can kill this guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's practically invincible. That's very cool. The point is, this guy, it's gonna stack up somewhere nicely on the roster. We can check that out right now. But it's probably not going to be immense. Let's also collect the amber, which is a very crucial thing. And as you can see, I've reached 150k. So in terms of our herbivores, Therizinosaurus is ranked higher than Shinosaurus. Okay, sure, whatever. Tanks, I guess the game really loves them. Yeah, ranked much higher than Shinosaurus. Ranked higher than Unisaurus is kind of obvious because Unisaurus is a bit bad. It only gets beaten out by Struthiomimus and then our Apatosauruses and the really OP creatures. Which means this thing is one of our premier herbivores. I wonder if I should be concerned that that's the case. Maybe I need more herbivore depth. I think I do. But the Therizinosaurus is not the reason why we are here today. The reason why lies past this mystery pack. And I will show you it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pack that has been heralded as one of the best in the game, alright? The 11th anniversary pack that gives you 500 bucks, alright? 250 of one of these 4 very rare SDNAs, 3,750 regular DNA, and an amazing selection of creatures. Most of these are celebrity creatures, which it's very difficult for you to get unless you get them from the collector's exchange, for example. There are a few points of interest like the Phlox, Aqualops, Compy, and Preondactylus, as well as the premium celebrities like Rebirth Spino and the Cerato from Jurassic Park 3, the One-Eyed Allosaurus, and the Dominion Pyraptor. Very, very good celebrity dinos. Now, you may think, look, 10,000 BDNA. That's not very much, is it, Sautonrak? That amount of BDNA is absolutely nothing to me. Well, let me tell you one thing. This pack is a scam, alright? Today, I was looking at this. I was thinking about getting this because, as you can see, I have 7,907 BDNA to my name. And because I am so close to completing this quest to have 10 level 40 pterosaurs, I was tempted, I really was, to just go buy one of these packs because I could get myself a 35% chance of getting something really, really good, $500 and a bunch of good resources. But why am I not doing it? Well, you see, in the new update, bosses are going to start giving passive buffs to every creature in your park. Now, are these buffs amazing? Well, no. According to the teasers, not particularly. And to be honest, like, okay, let's say, so what if I get like the Cerato? So what if I get the One-Eyed Allosaurus? It's not going to be that big an upgrade to my roster right now. Do you know what will be? I can tell you what would be a big upgrade to the roster if I can get a boost, first of all, a boost to every creature, and second of all, a third boss, which allows me to do this. The boss battles. Now, this one only requires 1 boss, and there are going to be those that require 2 bosses, but these are the ones I really want to get my hands on. 3 boss battles, right? That give you... This is 40,000 amber, and I have not been able to get my hands on one of these because I only have 2 right now, and I haven't gotten them to a level where they can do this battle yet. And so, while it may be tempting for a lot of you to go ahead and spend 10,000 BDNA, which you can actually get quite easily on this pack, do not do it. Do not do it. You do not know how much they're going to buff that passive buff for all the bosses. And second of all, you're going to want to level them up to the point where the passive buffs become better, because the tier 1 is going to be 1%, tier 2 is going to be 2%, and so on. And you know that 3% of 100 is only 3, but 3% of 3,000 is 90 free attack. Why would you not want that? Especially when it stacks up every time you use another attack point. And so, this is why today, our quest is not to get one of those packs with 10,000 BDNA. It is to max out enough creatures, finish the quest in order to grab our newest boss, the Valkyrie 77. So let's go ahead and grab me 2 more pterosaurs. Now, this mission right here, 3 hybrid pterosaurs at level 30, I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why super hybrids don't count, right? I have a level 30 Palacactylus. I could have made another one. If that counted, I would have done, and we would have it. But apparently it doesn't count. So, as much as it sucks, and I would never tell anyone to skip out on some free BDNA, like, if a player came up to me and asked, should I skip this? I would say no, okay? Just finish off that last mission before you do it. I'm gonna give myself the pass. I have content to chase after, alright? So let's quickly max out these Alanquas. Let's go! Now, as we start to, max out these last few Alanquas, I just want to mention that I really like the way that they're heading with the bosses. One thing that I absolutely detested about them is that these guys take up so much space on your park. They don't give any coins, basically. 6,000 coins? Are you serious? And they kind of, I don't know, they just didn't do anything. You couldn't interact with the bosses at all, except for during the very specific boss battles, of which there are only like 3 a week or something. Or even less than that sometimes. It was like content that had so much potential that kind of didn't match up to its potential. Do you know that meme that's like the boss when you play versus it in game versus the boss when you get it as a playable character? That's exactly what happened, right? they finally made it something more like applicable. Like the bosses are now these kind of talismans that you put in your park, and they buff everything. That's amazing. I don't know how they're gonna balance this out. How is it going to be displayed? Are the creatures just going to have like a plus bonus? Are there only certain events where the boss buffs are actually going to matter? I'm not sure. But I think, you know, when it comes to investing your BDNA, which is something that is quite hard to get, of course, not very many sources of it. It's only really easy to get when you've not decided that you want to max out this boss or something. So that should be the final one that's going to complete this. But anyways, we now have 9,907 BDNA. I can unlock the Valkyrie 77. So there goes any hope that we had of getting that pack. But I don't want it anyways. I've told you guys it's a scam. I mean it. This creature is going to be added to the park. And this is our third boss creature. And you know what that means. You bloody well know what that means. It means that we can now finally participate in this event. Now, can I say right now that this is probably not going to be very easy, because I am battling with a level 1 boss, and I'm using Valkyrie as Valkyrie 77 as a meat shield. But you know what? Let's get into it. I mean, it can't be that bad, okay? This creature still has, you know, we still have Omega 09 covering us. I'm so glad I leveled that thing up, by the way. Juggernaut, I'm not sure why I got that to level 20. I think I just wasted a bunch of BDNA doing that. But hey, look. The Omega 09 will carry us, I promise. And if we get to a point where Juggernaut has to 1v1 the Valkyrie, we have an advantage, don't we? So, right, now I could just kill the Omega 09 right now, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Next turn, Juggernaut 32 will come in with 2 turns, but it's got pitiful attack, so I'm assuming it's gonna switch. There you go. And now what are you gonna do? This attacks. That's an interesting choice. Alright, sure. Well, this is gonna bring me up now to 100, so I might as well cast this, and that's gonna give me a revive. Now, these boss abilities are a little bit confusing, because nowhere does it say I'm getting this, but I am. So now Valkyrie is going to use its, and I don't know what that does. Okay, so do I still have my revive? This is so confusing, by the way. I'm just going to go for this, factor in the 2 block, as it always goes for 2 block, it seems. And now we come in for Juggernaut 32, and as you can see, it was not too difficult to take out 3 level 30 bosses with 1 level 30 boss and a meat shield. And my revive is carried over, so I get it procced, and up stands Omega 09 on 1 HP, gets a little bit of a bonus, and comes back with a vengeance. It's going to absolutely murder you, Juggernaut. 7 attack, boom, out of there with 36,000 damage. And do you know what this is going to get me, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to get me, and I've been waiting to get my hands on this pack forever. The Colossal Amber pack. Look what it gives you. 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 amber. It's so easy to get if you just have the requirements to get it. And suddenly we just have all the amber in the world. And guess what? Guess who is available in the market? Everyone. Everyone is available in the amber market. Everyone. Aqualops. Okay, we can take our pick. Sinosauropteryx is there. Aqualops is there. I mean, it's the Rodriguez Solitaire is there. I guess if you want something different, it is just about taking our pick. We can pick whatever we want. Now, I think I don't have a Rodriguez Solitaire. I don't. And I kind of want one. So do you know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Rodriguez Solitaire is in there. And if I get myself 9,000 more amber, which is completely possible, by the way. Where can I find myself 9,000 amber? Can I get amber from this? Ah, wait. This is much better. This is much better. Oh, okay. Now all I have to do is defeat 10 opponents. And obviously 25,000 ferocity is a lot, but nothing that Omega 09 can't handle, alright? Nothing it can't handle. Let's get into it. Let's win. Let's win. I wish I had... Oh my... It's all carnivores. Why did I not bring Salamander? I don't have Salamander, of course. Wish I did. Wish I did. So Big Edie has less attack, which is the reason why it was worth going for the one attack to knock that out immediately. Junior has quite a bit of attack for its creature. It's blocking already. Are you serious? I don't really see a way, unless your boss is like level 50, that you can beat 20 of these guys. I really don't. So here's 3. What are you gonna do? Okay. So 1 block. I mean, I'm glad it's giving me, you know, a few kills for free. Right now, I can still prioritize my reserves. So T-Rex Gen 2 is gonna come in. Here's the Pterosaurs. Oh, that's a lot of attack. I have to be careful. So it's gonna go for 2 and leave 2 block. Okay. So am I noticing a pattern here? So 3 is gonna kill it. If I go for 2 block and 3 reserves, am I gonna take no damage next turn? I am noticing a pattern here. 1 this time. Okay. Well, I guess it's a little bit random. In any case, I really don't want to take hits from this guy. I really don't. So I'm going to go for this, and I'm going to go for this. Anticipating that it went for 2 block. In comes Iguanodon with a disadvantage, and now I can take as many hits from this guy as I want. No problems whatsoever. I also one-shot it, which is awesome. 3. Okay. So I guess as we like rattle through this little battle, we can talk about some stuff. The new guide, Jurassic World The Game Mistakes That You Should Avoid, is out. If you guys haven't checked that out already, please do. I spent a lot of time on it. The idea was in the works for a long time, and once I got that done, the script was written, and it took a lot of editing. I think it was one of the most editing intensive videos I have ever made, which I have made quite a few guides, so I think that does say something about the amount of effort I went to get that one done. Right now, it's doing amazing in terms of views, which, again, it's always encouraging to get heaps of them. It's not always like something that I have to look at, but 4,000 in 24 hours is a lot, man. I don't remember the last time I got that many, except for like the 15 creatures that you must get guide, which I don't think I'm ever going to beat, by the way. Like, that guide is absolutely insane. Okay, so Syntaeosaurus has gone for 3 block. Okay, I saw that coming. So we're fine. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. And of course, like the positive feedback to guides, it always spurs me on to make more. Guides are like possibly my favorite pieces of content to make. They are I like when people say, "Oh, thank you for this, thank you for that. You've helped me with this." It's great. I've even made a playlist now where you can see all of the guides, so nobody comes in and is like, "Hey man, can you make like a coin farm guide? I've already got one of those." And I don't want to keep repeating myself. Hey man, I already have that. So yeah, I mean, actually, I have defeated 10 opponents. Almost. If I get 3 more done. If Borealipelta could finish me off right here, right now. That is 6. That could take half of my remaining HP away. It doesn't though, so we are fine. So yeah, I will be making more guides in the future. I have an idea in mind right now that I'm going to start writing a script for, like literally after this video drops tonight. We are doing big pace on the YouTube channel. I haven't been this active since 2025, around this time when I first got monetized actually, and I was starting to like ramp up towards no. When I first got 1,000 subscribers, right, that was before I could get monetized. Because I wasn't 18 yet at the time, I remember. So I'm going to go for 2. I think it has 1 block, but it might have 2, so I'm just going to go for that. And I don't think next turn it's going to go for any more than 2. So we're just going to... We need to take these high attack herbivores out real quick. But that is a... that's a threat. That's a threat. I would much rather take hits from Hamalacephale than Beta, sorry. So, okay, I don't mind if you hit me for 6. I don't. 5 is fine too. In fact, 5 is better. So I go for 2, I go for 3, and I go for 3. And next turn, no matter what, I need to kill Beta in order to get my novice rewards. And after that, there's Sphenacodon. And I think this starts to get to the territory of, yeah, I can't do this no more. So because I need 2 hits to kill Beta, and then I don't know. We'll get one more done. We'll manage to take out 10 opponents, and maybe an 11th. Oh, definitely an 11th. So I'm gonna get the gold rewards, which is beautiful. 78 HP remaining. I could try to play it safe, you know, and go for something like this and take out one more. Like, does it matter? I don't think it's gonna go for 4, so I'm gonna do this. Sphenacodon goes out, and I get the gold rewards. Now, okay, now it's rewarding for me. Oh my goodness. Now it is rewarding me for taking out every single opponent. So I kind of have to, but I don't think I'm going to be able to survive the Hamalacephale. So let's just finish it here. We've taken out 12 dinosaurs with Omega 09. At level 30, mind you, with no abilities. I call this a success. Because to get to that, I mean, I've maxed out the rewards. If I wanted to get the elite prize, I would need to take out the rest of them. So that's impossible for me right now. But that does mean that we've got the gigantic amber pack, and that is going to give me 20,000 amber. Enough to get one more amber creature. Guys. See, can you not see the value of me not getting that pack? Okay, if I get this pack with the 10,000, I have a little tiny chance of getting something good. Now, by investing and getting that Valkyrie, which allowed me to do the boss battle, which now allows me to go back in here and spend 100,000 amber twice on 2 flocks. Now, because I already have 2 Aqualops flocks and 2 Sinosauropteryx flocks, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself 2 Rodriguez Solitaire flocks. And now we're gonna go in here and grab Rodriguez Solitaire for the 10 bucks and for the 15 bucks. I wonder if these incubators are here forever, because they have added a few, and I guess since players use these so much, it's kind of like a little reward for everyone. Now we don't have to spend as many bucks on incubators, which is great. I will also hatch blue, even though, yeah, it's not possible to make a level 30. That will be our incubator, which is super exciting, is it not? And we're gonna go ahead in here and grab something random. Yeah, I don't know, Velociraptor, get in there. There you go. So that's gonna be our new evolution and our new hatchings for the week. But yeah, I think we can call it a day on this one. I hope you guys realize now that investing in your bosses is probably much better than just grabbing an 11th anniversary pack. Even though it's a very good pack, and if you have a lot of extras, and I guess you can go ahead and get it, it's not too bad. Just imagine, instead of costing 10,000 BDNA, it costs 10,000 amber. That would be absolutely amazing. Then it would be undoubtedly the best pack in the game. But it isn't, and that is what it is. So, I think I'm going to end this episode of Jurassic World The Game site here. This one is a very long one. Oh my goodness, is it long. We got a lot of stuff done. That's 2 new flocks heading towards the park right now, and a new boss, which is amazing. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, please do remember once again to like and subscribe. Like goal is 250, and as always, I've been Sanrak, and I'll see you all in future streams and videos. Bye.